This is Artificial Intelligence, the third annual St. Pete Robot Exchange. What you expect here is to see unique art inspired by robots. There are working robots. We have robots that are carved out of clay and sculpted. We have paintings of robots. We have photographs that collage together to create a giant robot. Robots are the coolest thing since ice water.
I believe this one we had about 50 artists. We put out a call, and really in a matter of hours we have to say no more because we will run out of space.
We've got like portrait painters, we have sculptors, we have graphic designers, and their day-to-day art has nothing to do with robots. But when September comes around, it's time for the Robot Exchange here in St. Pete, they are fully on board and ready to create and show off their robotica.
This is a motion sensor that sees my fingers, and as I move it across the area, we actually create on-demand abstract art. So it's based on actually where your fingers are located, and the colors come from original artwork that was given to us by many of the artists that are here. And where my fingers are in the background, the program recognizes the piece of art and pulls the color from that section of the art piece.
My piece is this little robot guy. He's a reoccurring character. I put him in different places. Sometimes I get thrift store paintings and I put a robot in there where it doesn't belong, stuff like that.
My robot, he's made of recycled materials. I have a muffin pan, the headlight from a scooter, pieces of tchotchke that I found at local thrift stores and yard sales, and I just take it all together and reassemble and make it very unique, and you'll never find it again.
I always liked Star Wars and Short Circuit, and I always wanted to do that when I was my son's age. All of it's made out of aluminum, and we have plastic gearing and servos and remotes, you know, and we can even do this too. Like this. So if you have a little kid, you can go all the way down and check them out, you know, and entertain. So the next thing we're trying to do now is put a voice, trying to get the voice going for both of them. So I just kept pushing myself until it's all here. And we're going to be putting another one together next year too.
This venue space is the perfect venue for allowing people to come in and mix and mingle and see all the art, as well as the robot-inspired musicians and bands that we have on for tonight. The Robot Exchange for the people is an opportunity for them to like go back into their childhood and like wonder and just admire the fantasy of what a robot is and can be. And even if it doesn't do anything but just light up, people are happy to see it. I couldn't believe that from the first Robot Exchange 2 years ago, the number of people that were just enthusiastic and ready to just build, create, paint themselves up. The work is amazing.
We're trying to do stuff that engages people, have a little interactivity. That's what part of this thing is the Robotica contest. People dress as robots, they come and there's a contest, they get a trophy at the end. The trophy is always like a handmade sculpture.
This art exhibit is very interesting and very exciting, and as you can see, it's electric around here. So I've really never been to anything like this before and haven't seen anything like it since.
What will make me happy for next year is if the Robot Exchange goes into a convention center. Like, it just is huge. I'm ambitious and I'm realistic, so I'll wait at least 2 or 3 years and wait for that wish to come true.
I want it to be super huge, maybe a street festival part of it, so many different venues, maybe a whole block, and something to make people come here to St. Pete for the robot show.